day back at work. Obviously not in the office, I'm at home, excuse the mess. I've tried to make myself a little desk. It's not really the same. This is how it's going at the moment. I went to the hospital yesterday and I thought I would be going back to work properly next week, but the physio doesn't want me going back to London for another 2 weeks. So this is going to be my setup for the next 2 weeks, and we'll see how it goes today. I had my boot fitted yesterday, but I'll tell you about that later. I haven't got the energy right now, and obviously I need to do some work. It's been pretty painful. I took it all off this morning and had to look at my cut and took a picture because I'm gross. And I didn't actually take one at the hospital because I was too busy trying not to pass out. Also I had to do my exercises. So it's pretty grim. I won't put a picture on here because obviously there's some people that won't enjoy that, but if you want to see, let me know. So yeah, I better get some work done. I don't know if my brain's going to function properly because I'm on codeine, so I'm a bit like spaced out. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. So my first day working from home has not gone well. The codeine is just making me feel so sick. I feel like someone's constantly stabbing me in the ankle. Just don't feel good at all. My leg is shaking. I'm sweating because it's just hurts so much. I just can't cope. I feel like such a wimp, and I feel like I'm letting my work down. But I can't help it. I'm not very good with pain. And I said like I can try and do my work, but I can't concentrate. So I just can't do it. Hopefully one day I'm gonna get back to normal and back to my routine. I just want to go back to work, feel like a normal person again. I can't just do nothing forever. This is the problem with natural lighting and wearing glasses. You can no longer see my eyeballs. Basically, I was going to tell you about my trip to the hospital yesterday, which was traumatic. Firstly, I went in to see my surgeon. He cut my cast off. It wasn't a full cast, it was more like a splint that went round the back and underneath my foot. And it was wrapped with a lot of bandage and like cotton wool. It was weird. So he literally just had to cut down the front and pull it off. He then pulled like an adhesive strip off the actual injury. So I got to see it and it was gross. And then he started telling me about the exercises I was going to have to do, and I was like, oh, I don't feel so good. So the nurse had to come in, give me some water, had to lay down because I'm a giant wimp. Then I had to go see the physio. As he came to get me, I was like, just so you know, I've already nearly passed out today and I'm going to make you work for your money. And he was like, oh. By the time I left, he was like, yeah, you weren't wrong. So I went into the physio. The surgeon had bandaged me up again just so I didn't hurt myself on the way to the physio, which was like down the hall. He took all of that off, had a look, and then he started making me do these exercises. So I have to go like this. I'll video myself doing it so you can see. It's like the easiest thing in the world to do, but I physically cannot do it. Like if my foot goes like this, if that. But that started to make me feel a little bit sick, and I was like, no, I can do it. And then he tried to get the boot on, and he was like pushing my foot into the boot, and it was just hurting so much. I started to get all like I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna be sick, I'm gonna be sick, I'm gonna be sick. And I'm laying around and I'm like, oh, I'm sweating, I'm gonna be sick. And then I'm like, oh, I just need something to eat. And he's like what? And I'm like, I don't know, like bread, crisps, something normal. And he was like, oh, well, I've got some Go Ahead bar or something. It was like chocolate with yogurt in the middle. And I was like, oh, thank you, but I don't think I can eat it right now. Can you lay it down? He was like, oh god, okay. He had to put like a cold flannel underneath my neck. My hands went all shaky and fuzzy. He was like, you're not gonna pass out, are you? And I was like, I don't think, I've never actually physically passed out. I just come very close a lot of times. So he was like, cool. Had to call the nurse in to back up. Managed to get my foot in the end. But yeah, it wasn't fun. He was like, oh, I'm gonna look forward to seeing you every time. And originally he wanted to see me in 2 weeks, but he was like, given how you've coped today, I'll see you next week. I was like, oh god, okay. So yeah, basically I'm a giant wimp and can't be taken anywhere, and I can't cope with this injury anymore. If I can describe the pain to you at the moment, it feels like really sharp, like stabbing pains in my ankle. I think it's also, now that I've seen the injury, like things always hurt more when you can see them. Like when I was younger, I was playing with my mum's razor in the bath, but I thought it had like the protective like plasticky bit on it, so I'm like pretending to shave my legs, being my mum, like ooh la di da. And then my mum came in to get me out the bath, and she was like, what have you done to your knee? And I was like, what are you talking about? Oh my god. And it was like bleeding everywhere because I'd cut my knee on her razor, and I hadn't even noticed, but as soon as I looked at it I was like, oh my god, that hurts. Why is that? Why is that a thing? But yeah, I don't know if it's because I've seen it that it hurts more. I mean, I'm feeling a little bit more perky at the moment, but I think it's because I'm due another codeine. Oh, bane of my life, codeine. It's just a nightmare. I'm going to have to ask my doctor if they've got any other alternatives, because I just can't feel like that all the time. But if I just take paracetamol, it's not enough. It doesn't actually do anything, and I can't deal with the pain either. So if you've got any hints or tips or a new leg for me, that'd be great. Today, a bit chilly. As you can see, I'm feeling a little bit better. I've been walking around on my foot a bit more this morning, trying to put some more weight on it, which was going really well until about 5 seconds ago when I walked into here and let out a yelp because it really hurt. Moral of that story, don't push yourself too hard. I haven't actually taken any painkillers yet, which is probably why I feel okay, but given what my physio said, which was make sure you take your painkillers, I'm gonna have to take some. So I think I'll take that opportunity to lay down and watch some TV, because that's basically all I can do once I've taken them. I've uploaded another vlog today, and I've got another one uploading. Basically I'm trying to catch up, and then I'm gonna make it like a weekly thing, so like on a Sunday night I'll upload a vlog with like random clips throughout the week. Once I go back to work, obviously I probably won't be able to vlog as much, so it'll work out quite well. I've also just done some filming for BBC Points of View. I'm not 100% sure if what I filmed will definitely get used, but it was about Hugh's War on Waste, which was on TV on Monday, and I was just so shocked about the amount of food that was going to waste. It was disgusting. So So I tweeted about it, and then the people from Points of View contacted me on Twitter and asked if I'd be happy to like film a short video, really short, like 20 to 30 seconds, which you can't say a lot in that time. So it's like blah, blah, blah. So yeah, I've just done that. I did like 5 billion takes because it's really not that easy, and I said stupid things and had to delete them. But yeah, I'm pretty happy about that. So yeah, I'm gonna take my tablets. Codeine. Difocodine? I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna pop one of those and probably have a nap. Hey, so today's Thursday. As you can see from my previous clip, I seemed quite upbeat and happy yesterday, but as nightfall hit, it didn't all go to plan. Got quite emotional last night. I was trying to do my exercises and I just couldn't do them. It hurt too much, and I was like, oh, my foot's not going to heal properly, I'm going to have a wonky foot forever, I can't do the exercises, blah blah blah. So I rang my mum crying, and she was like, oh dear. But then today I'm a little bit better. I managed to have a shower this morning, so I had to put the little metal chair in the bottom of the shower. Then I had to take my boot, the big furry sock thing that I've got, off, and the dressing, and actually showered the wound for the first time, which was really nerve-wracking, and my foot was like this the whole time, and I was like, calm down foot, but it didn't calm down. Yeah, so then I had to dress it back up like put it in a little skirt. No. Yeah, and I did pretty well. I did all of that without a mental breakdown, which is fantastic given how I was yesterday. So I'm pretty happy with that. Not really done much today. I've been watching some YouTube, laying around, feeling sorry for myself. John's going to be watching the football tonight because apparently Tottenham's on, so that's me banished from the living room. So I really want to read some of my Kindle, but I always feel like so reading's not really an option. Maybe watch some Netflix or some TV if there's anything good on. I look a bit bald. My skin is really bad at the moment. I'm not really sure why. I suppose I haven't been eating great. I haven't been getting any fresh air, really. And I need to wash my makeup eraser. So I haven't actually been using it. I've just been using cleanser on cotton wool pads again. So that's probably why. I'm gonna get that put in the wash. I'm gonna get John to put that in the wash for me. He came home from work today and he burst through the front door and he was like, ha, caught you. And I was like, just laying on bed, like, what are you talking about? It's because he'd come home half an hour early, so he was like, ha, caught you doing something you shouldn't be doing. I don't know what, but I wasn't doing anything wrong. And then he came in before he was leaving and was like, do you need anything else? Should I top up the water? I was like, oh yes, that'd be great, thanks. And he was like, it's like having a guinea pig, having to top up their water all the time. He's a funny boy. Well, I think he's a funny boy anyway. That's all that matters.